Testing, testing, testing. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Alright, I think we good. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Keith back with another live stream, man. It's late. This a late stream. Um, Pretty much. Just we finna be chilling, man. We finna do a little couple things here and there. I might do reactions tomorrow. We might do one reaction tonight, but more so today. I kind of want to do, of course, back testing type, or or maybe some. I got something a little different in store. Kind of want to start a series of like reviewing my trades or reviewing the days that we passed. Like say on like Saturdays we go look at the previous week that just happened. See if there was any trades that we missed out on. See on where we could improve it and stuff like that. So think I'm finna start that today. Think that's what we're gonna do today. Pretty much just recap the week and review the week. I'll say review the week and see what we could have done a little bit better and try to implement it in the upcoming week. Okay. Um, y'all give me 1 second though, cause let me get this background music playing. Y'all know we got that. We know how to play the music now, bro. We know how to play the music now. So y'all give me 1 second. Hold up. Let me see how to. Gotta go to YouTube playlist. Where that mug at? Chill. Yeah. Got the chill music. Let me get it
What you
playing.
want to do is save hundreds when Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
That's great, but can you ask your friend to stop digging into the green?
I can ask.
We got the music playing. Let me make sure it's playing on stream, cause I'm about to dang freestyle. We got that music playing. Oh yeah, I hear it. Alright, let me put my headphone back on. Alright, I hear it. We good, y'all. Yeah. Got the beat on, keys on the stream, and we at home. Finna do some bad tests and get our trading right. Yeah, cause we bout to make some money all night, money all week, money every type of way. Let you go to the beach. Hey, come on, man. Come play. The beat be hard though. Y'all can't tell the beats don't be slapping. These beats fire. Give all praise to God and give him the glory. Cause he is. Dang, we choked a little bit, but it's alright. We still finna shine all night. Finna take off like we on a flight. And we getting that paper high in the sky. Stack it up, put it in our pocket. Dang, they done stopped the beat and switch it again. Let me get on these shots, man. Come on, man. The beat be catchy though, I ain't gonna lie. Come on, hold up. Let me share this stream real quick, then we finna get started, y'all. I probably need to turn the music down just a tad bit, cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be freestyling the whole time. If I keep hearing this beat this loud. The beat too loud. I'm gonna set like right there. Alright. Share this stream. And then like I said, we gonna pretty much it gonna be like a back test slash see what we probably missed out on, according to our strategy, what we missed out on, okay? And what we could have did to actually seen it. Now, this one ain't gonna be perfect to a T how I wanna do it because I kinda wanna still like y'all see how I got these drawing tools sitting on the screen? I wanna start leaving these on the screen so I know exactly what trades I was in. Of course I can go back and watch my TikToks and go watch the previous streams we did live, but I'm not finna put y'all through all that right now. I'd rather start having my actual, long and short position tools sitting on each day of every trade we took, so we can just go on straight over all on like a Saturday or something. But I probably can. I ain't even gonna try to remember. I'm just gonna say, hey, we just gonna look at the chart and see what trades was up there. Okay. So going back, let's go to Monday first. Let's rewind everything back. Rewind everything back, and I'm about to get a snap. Hold up. Monday. Alright. Dang, they hit up with an ad. Hold up, man. Where the music at? I don't want to hear that. Let's get that ad. Hey. Yeah. It music sound like we go riding on the bicycle out in the park or something. Or go play chess in the park. Alright, but like I said, pretty much we're gonna replay the week. See what we could have seen. Or what could we gonna do like how we should do it, y'all? How should we do it? Should we just replay it on a daily? Nah, we're gonna trade. We're gonna do like we regular would trade. Except I know during the live moments I do close trades prematurely sometimes. So on this back test, we gonna start. We gotta train our brain to not close prematurely. Let the trade play all the way out. And we at least one day this upcoming week we gonna do that. We're gonna get in a trade. And we're letting it go to TP or stop loss. We're not gonna move it. And I'm talking about on the higher time frame. Of course I did that on lower time frames before let it go to TP or stop loss. I do that all the time on the 1 minute, 5 minute. But I want to see if we can do it for 5 minutes or above, not no just 1 minute time frame. Have the confidence. We gotta build our confidence, y'all. We gotta build our confidence up into holding them trades, even when the market moving chaotic. Okay, so actually, we go back to the daily. Looking at the daily, got green candle. It's potentially a new higher low, but we had to take this high. We didn't take it just yet. So that's what, 25,988. I mean 998. It's 25,986. So it's almost there. It's almost there. Was a green candle. Look for longs off of this daily gap. Look for longs off this daily gap. I can remove these hours. Let's remove all this stuff right here. Remove all this stuff. We just gonna keep the daily stuff. Oh no, I said keep the daily. Okay, so like we said, we close above this daily gap. We look for either potential bounce off the daily gap. It really don't have to bounce off it because it didn't take that high just yet. So it could just, go straight up to take that high. But if it, in the event that it do be in a downtrend, look for that bounce off this daily gap to go higher. Back up to first this high here. I don't know what that green line is. We'll delete that too. This high, then ultimately this high up here. Okay, let's switch it to green. So those are our two targets for the daily. Now we're gonna go to the hourly. We're just gonna trade that direction. And that's another thing. That's why I'm glad we're doing back testing, because we need to start seeing. Because sometimes when I go live, I be in the moment and I'll trade the pullbacks. Even though I'm knowing the bigger moves is not on the pullback. You get what I'm saying? So we gotta kind of get to our old habits, knowing, hey, be patient. Wait on the pullbacks. You ain't gotta trade the pullbacks. Like, I know you know how to, but just chill, But I don't know, man, because sometimes it be like them lately the pullback's been reversing, you know, and we've been getting pretty good money off of it. But not all the time it's gonna do that. That it's gonna reverse when a pullback comes, like break the whole trend. But lately, these past couple weeks, the trend's been getting broken super fast. Like they not holding it together. But let's go ahead. Let's just say we looking for longs. Like we said, either if it comes down to this daily gap, bounce off of it, look for a long back to the high. Or if it don't come down to that daily gap, just waiting on the uptrend, okay? We'll just be waiting on a uptrend. Alright. Let me set these tabs to the side real quick, cause I don't know what it's trying to do. Where is music? Dang, how I do it? I don't know how to use the Windows thing correctly. Windows got where you can set your stuff side by side. Oh, I think I did it. Okay, I got it. Alright. I think we good. Now, like we said, that's what we're looking for. So we're gonna drop down to that early. Either waiting on an uptrend or bounce off some type of gap. Preferably our daily gap. Let's mark out hourly levels though, that we could potentially get in long off of. And that's another thing, we ain't been getting no entries off of the higher time frames lately. It's been straight lower time frame giving you the entries lately. Alright, let's see. Let's skip forward. Okay, it rejected that gap. Possibly trying to bounce off this one. Let's see. Nope. Disrespected that and disrespected the daily gap. Alright. Like we said, where was that? That potential new higher low is down here, and this one also. So we need to bounce right here somewhere, or at least here at the worst. So, still no interest for the long. Okay, this look like we finna bounce potentially. All we need is an uptrend starting to form. And well, let's just stick straight to the hourly right now. Then we're gonna replay the days again, but go to the 5 minute. Cause like I said, last week all the entries really was on the lower time frame. The higher time frame, if you was waiting on the higher time frame, you really missed a lot of trades. Honestly, you missed a lot of trades because it just was too slow. All right, we closed in it. We can't use that. Can't use that. Can we get a green counter? Nope. It just ain't no interest for longs yet. Green counter. Green counter. Nope. Now I completely switched to a downtrend. Definitely expected to come to this low right here at least. Let's press sell on this. Even though we know normally we won't take because this dang stop loss so big, but I would took it, but on a lower time frame. You know what I'm saying? Because I can move the stop loss. But we're just gonna take it up. Well, technically, first target supposed to be the daily gap. But let's take it to this low. Technically, that first daily, it's supposed to be that daily gap, but let's take it to this low and see if it gets to that low. Nope. Alright, it's gonna reverse. Alright, the first one lost. We counting it as lost. Counting it as a loss. Now, before we continue, I want to see what did we. So maybe we have respected this hourly gap here. because we did not close below. Yeah, that probably what it was. This hourly gap. See, that's why it's important to mark them gaps out, but it's fine. Alright, we got higher high. This potentially gonna be that push to the upside. Got that higher high. If it close past that high, or gives another green, I'm gonna take a long. Oh my goodness, bro. I just said, or if it close past that green, I'm gonna take a long. That's why I said that hourly, we really didn't get no, we didn't get no interest till crazy. But if it was live, of course, once I seen it hit this, I probably would have got in. Or even when I seen it cross here. But based off the hourly, you didn't get no dang interest. But let's, like we said, we gonna stay on the hourly and we gonna get in based off just looking at the hourly. So technically, hourly say go long here. Style loss supposed to be down here. Target up there. And then we got, like I said, we're gonna go back to the lower time frame. But I'm just gonna show y'all how most of the trades been getting taken away based off the hourly. It's just been reversing right back down and stuff. Make sure I got it on this high. That's the first target anyway. We don't really want to see it come back below this gap, so we're gonna bring stops up. The alley gap. Alright. One win, one loss. Now it didn't close past, so we can't really do nothing with that. It did take the high though, but it didn't close past. Skip. What we were looking for is an uptrend for above it, a close above it. Now this is a continuation trade. You can take a B trade and just see how high I want to go. But we're gonna wait on structure. We're gonna wait on structure. Hey, got low. Alright, still dropping. Dang, it's dropping pretty decent. Okay, here go green counter. Let's get in the long. Stop loss at the bottom. Dang, did we put the stop down there? Let's put it down here, man. Try to see this uptrend go form. Keep holding. Or is this uptrend gonna break? Alright, now we can bring stops up. Like I told y'all all week, these trends have not been holding strong lately. Like they literally make one trend and straight back reverse, so very undecisive market. Should push up if you want to be an uptrend now. Alright, just made a new higher high. We can bring stops up. So you're only risking 36 now. First target supposed to be the gap. So technically this is supposed to be first target. It technically supposed to be first target. But if we try to aim for the uptrend, it's supposed to be all the way up there though. Since that supposed to be first target, let's do this. Set stop below this gap. So, because technically this is supposed to be first target, but I'm looking at the dang trend. I'm trying to think, should we be back testing for it just to go to first target, or should we be back testing to see about the trends? What y'all think? Comment down below, even if you don't see this live, comment down below whenever you do get to see it. Y'all think we should be just going to first target? Because based on GFT strategy, y'all know first targets is either gaps or recent highs or recent lows, depending on if you're the uptrend or downtrend. Well, this is the first gap, so this is your first target. The gap came first before we got to a high. So technically, when you got in these loans down here, that was your first target, the first gap, you know. Or this first high when we made this. Once we made this red and made a high, so then that would have been your first target too. So but I'm just hold it. See if we can break through these next gaps. Okay, we closed in that gap, so I'm gonna bring it at the bottom of the gap. We didn't close past though, that's the thing. So we could reverse here. We could just wick out here and kick us out because we didn't close past. Alright, yeah, we wicked us out. We went on the close back above. Failed to close above. Okay. So not ready to break through. Skip. Okay, made a higher high with a green counter. So technically, looking at structure, you're supposed to get in longs.
We offer 3D rendering
But knowing that the
services.
dang hourly gap right here,
You
make you
probably
don't want to get
already
in.
know a guy who knows a guy who has a cousin who has a neighbor who could do it.
But looking at
Well,
the structure,
we
you're
also
supposed to
know
get
a guy,
in.
Sebastian,
That's just gonna get
freelance
in
expert
just because
with
it's
tons of
structure.
reviews like this. We also know Kate,
Me personally,
Carla,
this would be
Shannon,
something that I
and
would
Greg
just
who
if I
provide
were to
services
get
such as
in,
rendering, floor plan,
it'd be like
sketching,
literally
and
one
virtual
contract,
staging.
just
They're all
because
just a click away.
I think I wouldn't got in this person just because this dang gap right here. Y'all know I like stuff above gaps and stuff. You know what? Matter of fact, let's close it. Cause like I said, let's get in stuff that we would get in. I wouldn't personally got in it. I had to wait till it go back above it. Okay. And end up making a lower low, so we got higher high with a lower low. Now if it breaks this low, then that make that a lower high. Alright, we could set an entry here. I forgot we can do that. Press sell. We want to sell. It's supposed to be first target. That's the thing, y'all. Do we just take the first target or do we... What should we do? Do we just take the first target or do we like hold it for the trend? Well, you know what? This is what we'll do. So this is what we're gonna do for the rest of these review trades or back testing trades. We're gonna get in our trade, right? We're gonna set our stops at the solidified levels. And when it goes to each target it go to, if it fail to close past, we'll cut it. Okay? That's how we're gonna do it. That's how we're gonna do it. So it switched long. That's completely fine. We went back bullish. It already hit target. And it failed to close past. But we gotta wait on we kinda wanna wait on a red counter too though. Kinda wanna wait on a red counter. It did fail to close past. That is a huge wick. That's probably close. Let's close that trade. It's a huge wick. But technically what I was trying to say was if it go to target and it failed to close past, we gonna hold it still if it like say this green. But soon that first red come we get out. But I gotta also think this the hourly. So that first red can be a huge big counter. So we just get out soon it don't break target. So we out. Go let it play. See if we make a higher low again. Yep, made a low. We need a green counter now. Oh, I made a lower low. So nope, bulls off the table, longs off the table. So we got higher high with a lower low. Let's see which type of structure we trying to form. So what we is right now, y'all? What? 4 or 5 or 3 or 4? One of the two. Cause we only lost the very first trade. Oh my freaking goodness! Y'all know what we should have did. Let me see if we can go back. What trades did we take, y'all? We took. Where is Monday? This is Monday, ain't it? think we took these shorts. I want to put these position tools there. We took these shorts. This was a loser. We took shorts here. We just aimed for that low. This was a loser. Then we end up taking. Then we take longs right here when he made this uptrend. But we got in up here because, like we said, we had to wait on the hourly counter to close. So go long up here. We aimed for this high, and that was it. So I think we aimed for that green line. This was a winner. Then we took, what else we took, y'all? I think we took a long. Yeah, we took a long here. Took a long here off this first green because it was already established the uptrend. We already had established that uptrend, so we took this long here. Oh, that's short too, my bad. Long. We got in here, we got out at this gap link. We like failed to close above the gap. I think we got out like somewhere right here. Soon we failed to close above the gap, I know we got out. Then we end up getting in. Did we get in this one, y'all? I can't. Now this one just happened. How the heck I can't remember that fast? Did we end up getting in this? I don't think we did. I don't think we got in it. I don't think we got in it. So we were 2 of 3. I thought we did 4 trades. So we 2 of 3 right now. 2 of 3. I thought we did 4 trades. We probably did do one more. I just can't remember though. Like I said, we're trying to see what it's trying to do. It got a higher high, got a lower low. It made high. See, just make that lower low. It didn't make a lower low. Going short. So let's set these sell. And this is another thing. I want to add this to y'all. I'm think I'm gonna start adding this to my repertoire, arsenal, whatever y'all want to call it, my inventory. Y'all seen that last trade I took? Oh yeah, we did get along here. We got along here. I think yeah, cause it had a huge wick and it fell the club, but we cut it. We had closed it, so we did get. Let me put that right there. I think we did. That's the one we had cut, ain't it? And we said it's a long wick, so we supposed to cut it. So we got in. Where did we get in at? Oh, I think we got in when it crossed this high. Got in here. Literally got right out. Right here. If we would have had targets set up here, it would have been better, but okay. So we did go. We went 3 or 4. But like I was saying though, this trade. Remember when we had this trade right here? I had a sell down here, then I had a buy at these highs, and when it hit, the buys or the sales, that's the direction it should be going. So technically, I was looking for potentially if we switch to a short, and that would have been my stop loss up here. So let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Move that out the way. So if I was looking for it to be short, so you see, we start making a downtrend. Well, tried to make a downtrend. We didn't completely make a downtrend, but I was like, hey, if we end up going short, my entry supposed to be when we make this lower low, right? So when we make this lower low, enter. Stop loss will be up here at the top of this green counter wick, and my target will be what? This gap first. So I set a sell position here, and I set a buy here. So say if we did come down, make that lower low, I've been in the shorts, and then that'll have my stop loss already set up there. But same thing if it flipped bullish. So if it switched bullish, If you switch this, if it flipped bullish, it'll been the exact same thing almost, except instead of my entry being down here, my entry is up here where that stop loss was at. And then now my stop loss would have been my entry for my short. See that? So me putting a buy here and a sell here, it worked either way. You get what I'm saying? Because if it go that way, well then that's supposed to be my stop loss. If it come down this way, well then that's supposed to be my stop loss. It's just you don't have targets set, but it is the correct way to direction you want your trade to go. So I think I might start adding it. So like here, I'll give y'all an example. If I'm looking for the shorts right here, if we switch bears, so we got, get the drawing tool out. It's a little laggy. Probably could be dang music. Nah, we've been lagging lately anyway. I ain't gonna blame it on music. I'm sorry, music. But we got high, low, high. If we come at this lower low, that's my entry for my shorts. Should be targeting this low here. You know what I'm saying? That'll be my entry for the shorts, targeting that low. Stop loss will be up here too. Well then, same thing if we end up flipping bullish. Cause look, got the low, got the high, got the low. We come push back higher. Boom. That's still my long entry. You know what I'm saying? Now I would have to, for this instant, I would have to bring my stop loss up. Once we make a new higher high, because that'll solidify this low. But this originally supposed to be your stop down here because it's the first low. So you know what I'm saying? It worked in your favor either way. So I think I'm gonna start adding it to my arsenal because we did it like 2-3 times on stream last week. And it worked perfect, you know, like I said, it worked perfect. I already had to stop sitting there. It's just, you can't really do it on lower time frames. Like if you do it on the 1 minute and the market moves super fast, it literally can, like say if it hits your trigger for sales, right? But it don't go to the target. It don't go to the target all the way, and then it go reverse, kick you out the trade, and then go back to it, you know what I'm saying? So stuff like that. That's the only time it don't really work. But that's why I put it on where the solidified levels will be at, not where potential solidified levels. You know what I'm saying? You got to put it where the solidified level. Like if it cross here, this is going to be a solidified level. You know what I'm saying? Versus if somebody put their entry here, this not solidified until it cross down there, so it can literally come back up higher and kick you out, then drop. You know, so you got to put it where the actual solidified levels will be at. And I might do a video separate on it later, probably a couple weeks from now, because I gotta get used to doing it too. But I think I got the hang of it. You know, I think I got the hang of it. Like I said, so say if this hit this low, that'll solidify this high up here. If we gonna make a higher high up here, it'll solidify this low. Now, it was a couple times I cut it because the candle color. So like, say if I was looking to go long here, right? Say if I wanted to long, if we break the highs. Well, say if this last candle was red, even if we go take that high, if that next candle still be red, we can be reversing to come right back down. So that's where it kind of don't work for you. If it be like we do take the high, make the high, but we still change it. We close the opposite color candle. So instead of us closing green when we take that high, we close red. Then if that's signs for reversal, we can come take that lower low. You know. So that's the only times it don't work. But I like it though. More times than not, as long as you got your targets ready, either your targets be ready, or you gotta be, when they click you in, you gotta be ready quick to, set your stop losses. On the hourly, playing on replay is probably not the best strategy to do, Cause like I said, it can literally give us that big wick, already hit the target, and close red all in one candle. So it's probably not the best thing to do. So actually, let's take it off. Cause it ain't the best thing to do off a replay. But in the live market, it's good to do. It's good in the live market. And where was this at? This was here. Okay. I did all that dang talking. Let's get back to this back testing, man. Let's get back to the back test. So we're looking for either lower low or higher high. Let's see. No, I'm gonna put it in, man. I'm gonna put it in. Even though we know it might screw some of our results a little bit, but I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna go use it. Cause we could have used it right here. We would have used it here for them loans. Cause I was telling you, if we make that high, we supposed to take the loan. We would have caught all of this trade instead of getting in all the way up here off the replay. Alright. So let's press skip. See what it does. It's coming down. We're gonna make this lower low. Alright, we push back up. See, look, this is a perfect example of when I said it can mess you up. Now, like I said, a live market, it won't be like this for you with a live market, because with a live market, it'll take that low you got in, but you know, a lot of times we gonna be on a lower time frame. Our stop loss will be like somewhere down here. Yeah, you got stopped out, but you wouldn't been, you know, it won't be a chance of it going all the way up there. Now I'm gonna stay in this trade just because I know this supposed to be my solidified levels up here. So if it take it, kick us out. But what I was saying was it can take that low, and if it don't close red and it close green, that's it's a chance that it can be reversing to take out the solidified levels. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. That's the only time doing that don't really work. You know what I'm saying? And it's usually for the lower time frames that you do it that fast. Higher time frames, they don't do that because this took a whole hour to do this. So it probably took that low, it probably built a little base on lower time frame, and then eventually broke back up. But we're gonna keep it at the solidified level up here. Yeah, we're gonna keep it up here. And we're gonna keep stop loss. Target down here. But like we said, we're gonna just have our stops for the solidified levels. And when it get to targets and it don't break through, that's when we're gonna get out. So like technically this was the first target because this is a daily gap. But we looking to break that. I ain't looking to break that. So if it switched to an uptrend, then we just had to get out. So we got a green candle. Let it play. Alright. Now hold up now. Why I do extra thing? So now it got to our first target and it closed green. We supposed to get out. So we gotta cut it at this point. Let's put our drawing tool first. Where's the drawing tool? Short. And we're gonna put the stop loss where it was supposed to be at. So it failed to close. Technically we we got out the right spot. Our stop loss is on that solidified level up there, which is a huge stop, but y'all gotta think we on the dang hourly. The higher the time frame, the bigger your stop's gonna look. The lower the time frame, the smaller your stops is, but you can get faked out more. Versus if it breaks this, I know it's moving straight up. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference between the two. But right now, what are we? We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 or 5. So we won 4 trade. Okay, let's see what it's doing right here. Right now we're in a downtrend. This is the last higher low we had. So we're trying to see if we still gonna respect it. We break it, then this the next one, then this the next one, okay? See. Okay, did make a lower low. Well, I ain't gonna say low, it's still the low.
able to use Google Ads
But it
geotargeting
closed green, so we ain't gonna mess
major
with it.
US cities. Overall, we were
Not
getting
gonna
a
mess
15
with it
times
yet.
return on ad spend.
Okay, we
Google
got a
Ads
red
helped us
counter.
grow globally.
Got a red counter. If it want to stand a downtrend, it should be dropping. Should we get in, y'all? Should we get in? It is between 2 daily gaps. I don't like that. But looking at structure, this is a downtrend. We ain't gonna get in. I don't like it between 2 daily gaps. Dang, we ain't get in and look what happened. It's alright though, it's fine. Oh my goodness. Bruh, y'all, my bad. I'm sorry if I yelled in y'all ear. Y'all know what the heck we could have did? Put my position things I was just talking about. Oh, I don't know why I just skipped my brain. We could have did this. If it broke this low, made that lower low, get in our sell, stop loss right there. I'm tripping. Dang, I'm tripping, y'all. I want to put it on replay select, but I mean like go back a day, but I ain't gonna do it. We just account as we missed that trade. Cause you know sometimes I might been on bathroom break or something right here and missed it. But god dang, I just thought about that, bro. I'm like, you know what, boy, you could have dang. And then soon it made that lower low, that would have brought our solidify level down here. So we would have had our solidify level up here, but it would have brought it down here when we made that lower low. And I could have just been holding. Crazy. That would have been probably the biggest trade we had for today. Alright, it broke. We can't really get in because solidify level all the way up there. And we ain't got a pullback. Can't get in. Can't get in. Alright, we got a green. Okay. Alright. It sucked because first target literally right there. Do we like literally we'll get in and get out? I ain't gonna do it. We ain't getting in it. Target too close. Target too close. I'd rather look for a long if we can reverse right here to go back up here. Oh my freaking goodness. There we go. Now we can get in. Get in these longs. Now technically first target is the daily gap and it's hourly gap here. Oh, we said we ain't sending TP. Oh man. It's alright. Let's just set it up here. Cause we weren't supposed to set the TP. That was my fault. We only supposed to set the stop loss. Alright, let's see. Let your stuff try to run. Okay. See what it's gonna do. Okay, we got green. Alright. We got the first target and we closed in it. Okay, good. We still can hold. Hold up. What did we say about the rules, y'all? Did we say if it closing target just only move the solidify levels, or did we say bring it up to that target we just closed in? I think we're gonna bring it up to the target that we closed in. I think that's what we're gonna do. So we want to see build base inside of this uptrend right here. If it kick us out, it kick us out. At least we made our money. Alright, it kicked us out. It kicked us out, but we got potential new entry if we can make another higher high. Alright, another entry. Stop losses. This solidify level right here. Stop loss there. First target. Oh no, we can't press target. I'm tripping. I keep forgetting about not putting the target. And let's put our, I forgot we got to put this in. See, I'm glad we're doing the back testing because you know what? Even though I forgot right here, I remembered to redo it, you know, to put the long position tool right here. So we forgot, but we remembered. So hopefully when we live trade, we can remember, you know, we can remember to put our tool. So next time we come to Saturday, we can already have the stuff ready, you know, already have it ready. Okay, then we just got in here. I'm gonna let it play first, then we add it. Okay, we got the first target. Did we close pass? Yes, we did. So we're gonna set it here. Wait, yeah, set it here. Let's see if we can keep going. Okay, got green counter. Okay, did we close past the target? Yes, we did. So we're gonna set it here. Close past the target. And we out. It closed back past, but we out though, cause it came back in. Where our long position tool, we got in here. Stop loss was here. We got out here. Got out like here. Hey, we doing good, y'all. What day is this? Thursday. Oh my goodness. We almost done with the week too. What we is right now, y'all? We 1, 2, 3, 4. Supposed to be 5 right here. I'm a little mad at myself. 6. I mean 5, 6. 6 or 7 right now. And this first one we lost was kind of. We probably shouldn't took it because target was so close. You know. Probably shouldn't have took it, and we didn't mark out that hourly and then recognize that it didn't close past the hourly. So, but we took it, so we're gonna count it as a loss. Come on, we got one more day left. Look like, or 2 more days left. Let's see, what are we doing? What we doing? We gotta wait on pullback for us to get back in. Gotta wait on the pullback to get back in. If it don't give us the pullback, oh well. Okay. So we just needed to break this high. Break this high, we should be good for them longs. Buy. Hold up. Oh, okay, good. I finna say, this is short entry if we break this low. So now we got buy or sell, depending on which one we break. Shorts, alright. And we got solidify level brought down. Ain't that right? High, low, high. Dang, I'm a little confused right now how this mud looking. I think that's where we're supposed to set it. But it ain't, then my bad, y'all. Oh, did we hit first target? Oh my god, we already hit target. We already hit first target, and we fell to close below. But what we said, we kind of want to wait on the green counter, didn't we say that? So pretty much, should I set it at break even? Should I set it at break even? Because if it failed to close past, we're supposed to set it like here. I guess I gotta set this at break even. It sucks. Oh, it sucks. I do not like setting stuff at break even. But technically, that's where I'm supposed to set it. Or should I just keep it at the solidified level? I'm gonna keep it at solidified level, y'all. I'm sorry. We lose this one. It's on me. It's on me. I just hate I hate setting trades at break even. I'm sorry. I just hate. I really lose. Okay, we close past. Thank you. We close past. So now I can set it here because this is the gap that we closed past. So I'm actually set it right there. All right. So I don't want to see us close back in here. I want us to go straight to the next target. See if we can close past. Wait. Oh, don't get it out. Don't get me out. We out. Where we got in there, y'all? Right here? Okay. Short. Got in when it broke here. Stop loss was here at this solidified level. I was trying to see if we can get to the next. Did we get to the next target? I don't think we did. I mean, of course we got to the daily gaps, but I'm talking about next target as structure. I'm talking about like downtrend structure. No, we didn't. I got out at the green count. Oh, I was supposed to get out on this green counter, wasn't it?
With the American Express Platinum
But it's
card,
okay.
you can unlock experiences like no other. Find out your welcome offer and kickstart your next
That was
unforgettable
another
adventure.
trade we took. Now we just got Friday. This is the last day we got. See how we gonna do, y'all. Friday the last day. Let's see how we gonna do. We in the downtrend, so I'm waiting on a red counter at least. Nah, I ain't counting that count. I think it's technically switching to bullish now. I think we count that as bullish, even though I don't like counting them type of counter. But technically, I think we're supposed to count this as an uptrend. Technically an uptrend, but I ain't getting into that stuff. And it's inside of that gap. I don't really like that. This is one of the ugliest uptrends I done seen. What the word? But we made a lower low with a higher high, so technically I'm counting this as no trend right now. Got a lower low with a higher high. Dang, it's so indecisive. So now it made a higher high, but with a lower low. So no trend again. Now if we break this low right here, then it'd be downtrend on this bigger scale. So you know what? We're gonna set the shorts. Set the shorts here. Sell. And we're gonna set the buys. Wait, hold up, high, low. Well, we're gonna set it here first. Alright. See what it's gonna do. Alright, we got triggered. And it did oh my, right? It did exactly, well, it did close red. I said it. It did close red. But it did what we said. It can go to a target and then reverse all in one counter on this hourly. But it's okay. We're going to still hold it because it still was red. We just got to bring our stop down to the solidified level. We might lose this trade. I ain't going to lie. But I don't know. We could still win it. This solidified level still can hold up. Let's see. Green. Red. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See what's going to happen. Is we at a target? We almost at one of these targets. Uh-oh. Now I got to bring stops down. At least we ain't going to lose a lot now. That's a good thing. At least we ain't going to lose a lot. At least we not going to lose a lot. Or should we keep it at this solidified level up here? Cause we just getting out based off the trend. This ain't cause it's solidified level. Yeah, let's keep it at the solidified level. I'm sorry, we just gonna keep it at the solidified level. I technically want to set it down here, cause then it's gonna switch to an uptrend, and then it eventually could get here. But we're gonna keep it at the solidified level. Keep it at the solidified level till we can make a new solidified level. I gotta leave it alone. Oh, look, we ended. It didn't even get us out. We had to close the end of the day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So technically, that was a break-even trade. So we had It's a 70% win rate. I guess it counted the last one as a loss, or no, I don't know. Cause what we was, y'all, we was 7 or 8, or what we was 6 or 7. I think we was 6 or 7, y'all. But yeah, I think it just counted that last one too, so that probably made us 70%. Cause 6 or 7 is what, like 80% or something, 85%, something like that. Yeah, 85%. So they probably counted that last one as a loss. Hey, it's still 70%, still good. $600 a week. And I ain't gonna lie, we kind of overperformed this. Trading, even though we did trade. I say this, we did trade on the 1 minute. We did trade on the 5 minute. And we did cut trades before solidified levels were made. Like trailing. But we did this week. We did outperform
Customizes your car insurance.
this back test right
That's
here.
great, but can you ask your friend to stop
We did
digging into the
outperform
ground?
it, but
I can ask.
this was doing it with this back test was way less stressful than how our week was. You get what I'm saying? Cause Monday and Tuesday we had an easy week. Monday and Tuesday was like super easy. Wednesday and Thursday start getting in, like coming in a little rough. Friday kind of was an easy day if you ain't staying on too long. You know what I'm saying? Friday kind of was an easy day, but Wednesday and Thursday a little rough. Can't even lie. Wednesday and Thursday was a little rough. Where here we flew straight past Wednesday and Thursday, like it wasn't nothing. We didn't even. I literally, by the time I looked, I said, "Dang, we was already Thursday. We only got 2 days left." So this made the trading way easier. I'll say less stressful, but like I said, stop losses are way bigger, you know. And then of course y'all seen we only was getting like 1 trade out the whole day. Cause we was, like I said, we was 6 or 7, and so 1 or 2 days we got 2 trades, but most of these days we only got 1 trade, and that's within a 23-hour time frame, you know. Cause if it was just in these 8-hour windows, probably would only got 1 trade the whole time. Let me see. I mean, one trade every 2 days. So let's go look and see real quick. Let's go back and check it. Oh yeah, let's put this trade on here too. We did get in here, and like I said, I think the system counted this as a loss, even though we didn't really lose no money. But I think it counted as a loss, even though it broke even. That's crazy. It literally had broke even though. Stop was up here. Technically, our target was supposed to be down here, but we broke even on it. It closed literally right where we had got in it. Alright, so now going back and looking at this chart though, let me exit this. Come on, exit this position now. What y'all doing? It said cannot non-tradable system. What? Let's turn off replay. Cause it still should show us our positioning tools. Alright. So like I was saying, dang, we getting a lot of lag. We're gonna figure out about that lag, y'all. But like I was saying, if we look at this hourly though, technically we weren't supposed to get in this trade. This don't count. So we got one. This one wouldn't count. This one wouldn't count. Cause I'm talking about like trading how we trade in real life. We only trade during once 8:30 come. I don't trade overnight, you know. So that's what I'm saying. If we not counting the overnight trades, we had one trade this week. Two trades at this was at the very end of the day. 2 trades this week. 3 trades this week. Then 4 when we got in here, but this literally broke even. So we would have had 4 trades out of the 5 days. That ain't bad. It's about a trade. It average out to a trade a day. But a lot of time, y'all know I don't even be on charts this late though. So we probably wouldn't even got this trade right here. So I'm gonna say we would have got 3 out of 5 days. We would have got 3 trades out of 5 days. That's what I would personally say if we was only looking at the hourly. We would only got 3 trades, so it would have been 1, 2, 3. It would have been these 3. We would have went 2 for 3. We would have went 2 for 3. Cause these 2 actually hit TP in time. This one, it didn't hit stop loss or TP. It just closed that break even. So we would have went 2 for 3 and broke even. Probably would have only been up what if we was only in 1 or 2 contracts. Probably been up about $400 on the week. That ain't bad, but that's the pros and cons with the higher time frame. You're gonna get way less trades, but you got more confidence in them trades. You get what I'm saying? More confident in them trades. So we did that for the hourly. Let's go back and do the exact same thing for the 5 minute. Okay. Go back and do the exact same thing for the 5 minute. Do we delete this, y'all, or do we keep it? Do we delete it or do we keep it? I'm trying to decide. Do we delete and keep it? I say delete it. We seen what. Look, for this, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a screenshot so I can always go back to it. But I'm gonna delete it, okay? Snapshot, download. What the world going on right here? What is this? Oh, we got in when it crossed here. Okay, I'm about to say, what the world going on right there? Alright, I think that's good. So then let's delete all these position tools. And we're gonna get in on the lower time frame now, y'all. Now, this the thing. We gonna trade it how I like to trade, like we trade it on GFT. Well, I'm gonna say how I personally like to trade it. I can't say with GFT because GFT say no matter what your time frame is, structure you get in it. You know what I'm saying? You got the instructions. Where the way I like to trade it, even though I don't trade it that way all the time, which I should be, is still base it off my hourly. But I just look for, like, say if I was looking for, we close above here. Let's look for uptrend to form right here, and then I get in on that 5 minute. That's how you supposed to do it. But I know sometimes I catch myself getting in, like say for uptrend form up here, I get on here to get in. You get what I'm saying? So that's the thing. That's the thing. Trying to think how we should do it for the back test. Should we do it how I've been doing it lately? Like I said, if I see uptrend up here, even though we ain't come back and retest this hourly, get in the longs, see if we can aim for the high. or actually wait till it gets to my hourly gaps. Trying to decide. Let me see. Let me close my eyes and think for a second, y'all. What should we do for this 5 minute / 15-minute back test? Cause I be marking out them 5-minute gaps and everything. It do make it more work to do. That's what I want. And that's another thing. I want to speak that to y'all. If y'all, like I said, if y'all watching the stream now or later, figure out what type of trading you want to do and what type of trader you want to be. Do you want to be a quick scalper trader where you constantly on the charts, watching every movement of your trade? Do you want to be a moderate trader where maybe like every 5-minute counter you gotta watch and see what it's doing versus every 1-minute counter? Or do you want to be a real passive trader where probably check every hour, It's like I say for every 15 minutes to every hour is what moves you from your trade or not. Like when we getting these positions, we act like by the time it got to targets, we gotta think these are hourly counters, so it took a whole hour just to get to the first target. So we would have literally been doing nothing for a whole hour. You get what I'm saying? Based on these trades right here. Where if we go down to that 5-minute, it takes 5 minutes to get to the target, so you gotta figure out which ones you want to be. And I personally know that I want to be the trader that doesn't be on it like every 5 seconds. But I'm not gonna lie, when the market get live, that's the thing. That's why you gotta back test so much, man. You gotta constantly journal. You always gotta improve yourself, because no matter if you know the right thing to do and you know what you want to do, when that market go live, we do step back a little bit. We don't be 100% applying all our skills, because nerves get into you, anxiousness get into you. So you can practice, just like a real fight. A boxer can practice and be to a T. Y'all tell me every boxer, dang near any professional boxer, if you go to their practice sparring, they can be literally a perfect like jab, everything, strong power, ducking, putting their hands up when they need to, and you be like, ain't no way he should ever lose a boxing match. Well, they can lose, because when they get in them live moments, practice is gonna prepare you for it. But at some point, you're gonna still revert to yourself or revert to what you know. And you can do 100 jabs, but in that fight, you probably do 70. You probably had in your mind you're gonna do 100. Oh, if I do 100, it's gonna have him this tired. In your mind, you can say that. You can be thinking it, you can be practicing. But when you get in that real fight, okay, you might do 70 because you might was a little anxious to throw right here. You might was a little nervous to throw right here. He was moving a little quicker right here than normal, So same thing with our trading is, I can literally sit here all day and say, oh, I should be sitting on my hourly. Yes, I might be able to do it for 1 or 2 trades, but I might not be able to get it 5 days in a row like I did just now. I'm gonna be a little nervous on some days. Some days gonna be moving faster, or I might see that it's a lot of news. I'm gonna get in trigger happy just a tad bit, So that's why doing back testing and practicing is important, because the more you practice, the more confident you get to be like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna wait. You know what, I'm gonna sit on my hourly. You know what, what I'm saying? Because when you first doing it, it's hard to really have that trust at the beginning. It gotta build. It gotta build over time. So same thing for me. Like I can do this probably, I say 3 days out the week. I can just go straight on the hourly and trade it. But me knowing, hey, the thing that kind of made me kind of not be able, that keep me off my hourly is, 1, I don't want to be on charts long, and 2, I be trying to just go ahead and make my money here. Bro, that, I mean, I guess you could say that's count as one. I be trying to make my money and get off. I do not like being on charge long. I'm just be honest, I don't. Um, and it's a quota, you know what I'm saying? That's what number 2 is. My bad. Number 2 is it's a certain amount of money I'm trying to make too. Like I already got in my head, I'm trying to make this, trying to make that. So, I'm knowing if I sit on that hourly, it's gonna take a while for my opportunity. If I miss that one opportunity, I might not even get my trade in. So that's why sometimes I jump to that lower time frame. Where days when it's consolidating like that, like how this week we had some range, but we pretty much consolidated. That's where these higher time frames are better. But on them lower when it's days just trending, yeah, I can get on them lower time frames and I still catch real quick, nice moves because we actually trending, and then we actually got market direction versus when it consolidate, ain't no direction. You gonna be in and out your trades pretty quick, stuff like that. But what I did all that time, I don't even know what I got on that tangent for. I literally don't know. But we finna go ahead and do this back. Let's do this back test on this 5 minute. I still don't know what I want to do, y'all. Do I want to um do I want to what I'm about to say? Get on just off the 5 minute stuff. But that's the thing, if I get in off the 5 minute stuff, my dang targets and stuff, I gotta mark all of them dang targets and them gaps. So let's go back to the daily. We're gonna do the same thing we did for the hourly. When we was trading that hourly, we based it off of what we think the daily was gonna do. So let's go back. I think if we get on the 5 minute, we gonna remove these hourly gaps, right? And we only gonna mark out 5 minute gaps if we need to. So same thing, we think bullish. We got potential higher low, but we gotta cross that 998 level. Once we cross it, then this will actually be a high low. And this one will too. I don't know why I ain't marked that one out when it crossed, but it's okay. Look for a bounce either off the daily gap, any daily gap, honestly. If we come down, we don't come down, just look for uptrend to form, looking to take it up to the highs. Okay, let's drop to the 5 minute. Yo, watch, see what we get. If an uptrend start forming, we'll look to begin in. If not, we're gonna leave the market alone. Okay, and we might actually have to let this play, just because this 5 minutes is gonna take a little longer for these candles. So we just press play on it, and we'll pause it when we need to. So we either look for an uptrend or a bounce off of some of these gaps. So right now, not no uptrend. Alright, we at the gap. Disrespect it. Disrespect the gap. I tell you, we could have been getting these shorts, but we ain't gonna get into this yet. Because that daily count was green. That's why we ain't gonna follow the daily count. And something I just thought about, y'all. I should have been going back and looking at them daily counts on the hourlies once we close one candle. I should have been going back to redoing our bias again. But I just did it all one continuation. That was my fault, y'all. That was my fault. Dang, we still ain't seen no uptrend form yet. Did we get one here? Crazy. But I know if somebody was on some shorts, they ate crazy. Golly. I mean, it did break some solidified levels. So technically, if you was in like you set your stops at solidified levels, you would have got kicked out there. You would have got kicked out. Did it break this? No. We got kicked out. Dang, that's the only spot you would got kicked out up here. Dang, that's crazy. Just look for an uptrend above a gap, y'all. That's all we looking for. Cause that daily was green. Alright, we made an uptrend, and we above a gap though. I'm sorry y'all can't see. Try to zoom in a little bit. Nope. Alright, uptrend again. Uptrend. But it ain't even come touch this dang gap. But it's okay if it don't. If it keep this uptrend. Alright, I think if we take this high, I want to get in a long. Hold up. Oh, we did take the high. We're gonna press buy. We took the high. I'm sorry, y'all. We gotta get in it. Hey, where's the first? This is the first target. We sitting in it. Next target is up here. See, that's the one thing. That's why I don't be liking the 5 minute, bro. Cause there's so many dang gaps. Like, it's gaps over here. I'm not trying to look at all it. I think we just only sit at these solidified levels. Bump them target. Come on. Let's see. See if you can hold us. Okay, did we make a high? Nope. Alright, we did. Let's bring it up. Oh, did it hit first target? It did. And it closed red. We technically supposed to get out. Dang, I ain't want to get out right now. Dang it. Let's get on out. I ain't want to get out right there. But it hit a target, failed to go above. Gotta get out. Where we got in at, y'all? Right here? No, we got in over here. We brought stops up. And then we got out right here. Soon it failed to close in. But basically a 1-to-1 trade. Which ain't bad. Alright. We still can follow the uptrend if we make another higher high. But we just had to get out right there because it rejected. Okay, we got a green counter. Now, 1 of 2 things. We can get in here, set stop down here, or we can get in when it crosses the high. Let's set stop right there. I think we're going to get in here just because it's closed green. Let's stop down here. Because it's an uptrend. Oh, I ain't mean to set TP. Okay. Because it's already established the uptrend, so we're just going to get in soon we see the green counters, y'all. How we going to do it? To make a downtrend again. Alright, so we good. Then I hit next target. Technically, this daily a target, but I ain't gonna count it unless we close red. So we just gonna bring stops up. Oh, now we gotta get out. Dang, red, close red. Oh man, I was gonna say technically this daily supposed to be target, but unless we close red, I ain't gonna cut it. And literally the next one we close red. Tough. I mean, we still 2 for 2, but golly, bro, you can't hold a trade for nothing on the 5 minute, boy. Can't hold a trade for nothing. Cause I sleep just been wanting to hold this long this whole time, but we trying to follow these rules, man. We trying to follow these rules. Trying to follow these rules, man. Trash. Alright, so we got that. See if we can close another green counter for us. Okay, we got a green. Let's get back in. Solidify a little right there. Now it's a chance that it break this solidify level. Oh my god, why I keep pressing the TP? There's a chance it can break this solidify level, for, you know, weak it out and then go higher. But that's just how it is with 5 minutes. You get faked out and still go direction. Hold up. Oh. Well, now we keeping that solidified. I was say I was supposed to bring it right here. But I forgot we setting that solidified. We ain't setting it right there. So we're going to leave it alone. It got to break the solidified for us to get out. I made a high. Dang, bruh. We already got to get out. It didn't hit target and close red. So we got to get out, man. I'm sorry. We just got to get out. Let me put this long tool. Dang, there's some trash stuff right here, boy. You know what I think for 5 minutes? This is what I think we're going to start doing. 5 minutes. Not for this bat test right now, but when I trade live, if we do trade on the 5 minute, this is what I think we should do. I think if you trade on that 5 minute, you get in 2 contracts at least, bare minimum, 2 contracts. Set one at target, right? So I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about, but let me put this position tool here first. What we got in at, y'all, right here? Oh yeah, after this green counter. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. Well, cause I ain't finna do replay on this 5 minute the whole time. It's gonna take all day. And it's late. If I want to do that, I should have started early today. But we did come up with a potential new rule, though. I'm finna say this for y'all. This potential new rule. If you trade on the 5 minute, that's what you're probably supposed to do. Alright. So, this is what I'm talking about. So, like, say here. Say this first trade we took right here when it made its uptrend. What the world? What we got in on that first one? Something ain't right about that first one. I'm confused. On the first one, y'all, what do we weren't supposed to? We put got in when it crossed this high. Maybe I just put the drawing to it wrong. I don't know. We weren't supposed to got into it cross that high when we made that higher high. Oh no, we got in when it closed green, didn't it? Yeah, to keep the uptrend. I think we got in when that first green candle came, but it's still supposed to be up higher. So it's been like that. But what I'm saying is, if you getting on this 5 minute, just because y'all see how many times it'll go to a target, fail the close pass, pull back, go back to another target, fail the close pass, pull back. I think that's what we should be doing. I think get in 2 contracts, at least 2 contracts. No ones. If you gonna go on that 5 minute, you can't trade one. You on the higher time frame, you can trade one. But I feel like the lower time frame, the more contracts you they need to be in. But not for somebody brand new, because somebody brand new gonna be looking to try to hold the trade the whole way and mess up. This is what I think you should do though. So say we see clearly, we see uptrend forming, right? Uptrend forming. We want to get in longs when we make a new higher high. So, or next green candle. So boom, let the next candle come. Come on now, lad. Green candle came, so we're gonna press buy, right? Okay, we know we're in an uptrend, should be going up. So first target, first target supposed to be what? I think this gap here. Oh, it's a gap right there too. But we just gonna say this gap here, first target. Your first target you sell if you in one. If you in one. If you in two, my bad. If you in two, you sell one there. If you in three, you sell two of them there. Sell majority of your contracts at first target, and then just let the last one or the other half of your runners go. If you think, hey, it's gonna keep the uptrend. But that's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna sell one when it get here, but we gonna be really aiming all the way up there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna do. So this is our ultimate target all the way up there. Or even if your runner, say if you got no ultimate target, you can let your runner just wait till a solidify level get broken, okay? But this gonna guarantee at least you win your first trade or most your other trades. You get what I'm saying? So we're gonna let this play. But we in two contracts, right? I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. Let it go to first target. Sell one at the first target. I think that was already first target. I think we was one tick underneath it, but it's okay. Okay, so see it sold one. But I'm gonna still keep this other one solidify level down here. Now some people they'll bring it to break even probably, but we're gonna keep it at the solidify level. Cause maybe our ultimate goal is to go up there. We're gonna hold it and make sure the uptrend just stay intact. That's what we're gonna do. So you won't keep having to get in and out over and over. You know what I'm saying? Now if we see like right here, now say if I see a green counter, I'm thinking, oh, uptrend still gonna go. Okay, I might add another contract, Might add another contract, or you can just hold your one. We just gonna hold the one. We ain't gonna add no more. But technically, you can add another one here. Sell the first one when we take a high, and just be holding on your one again. You know what I'm saying? You could just do that. But we gonna do it with one though right now. Let's see. I think we'll add like when I said when it pull back and go again, we'll add when the pullback is in the green. Cause right here when the pullback is out here, it was in the green, but it was barely in the green. So say we make a high up here and pull back and then get a green, then I'll add extra contract then. Okay. But ultimate target, we looking for that, right? So that's the ultimate target, but we ain't go close there. We gonna, cause it's a runner. You supposed to let it run, see how high it can go. So we letting it rock. Still uptrend. Oh, we supposed to be following solidify levels. My bad. Still uptrend. Okay, got new solidify level. So it's right here. Now a lot of time people with runners they follow a lot closer than I am, but this how I'm gonna run my runs. So, unless I just be like, you know what, I'm just gonna cut, But so we get a new solidify level up there. Got a new solidify level all the way up here. There we go. Alright, so now if it pull back again, we can add a contract and stuff to see if this uptrend keep going. But that's what I think we should do though. If we get in on 5 minutes, instead of you see how many times we got in at first, we got in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, right? Well, I ain't gonna say, I'm just saying an example. We would have been about 5 times, 4, 5 times. We got in 3 times here. Versus when I just did that replay, when I said getting multiple contract, we only got in 1 time, and that was right here. When we just been waiting behind the solidify levels with our running. But our one time we got in, we sold most of them at the first target. You get what I'm saying? And then after that, Just let the runners run. You know what I'm saying? So if you get in, say you get in 5 contracts here, might sell 3 or 4 right here, and then let the either 1 or 2 run and see if it keep going. That's probably what I'm gonna start doing for now on. If I trade on that 5 minute, we gonna get in with 2 contracts, and we gonna set the first one either 2 or 3 contracts. I probably should start with 2 first so we can get comfortable with it. So we do 2 contracts, set the first one at TP1, and then the other one start loss at the solidify level. So say if we hit TP1, then the other one comes to the solidify level, hey, we just break even on the trade, like overall. Or when it hit TP1, we could bring that second one up to the break even. So even if we lose the second one, we still got the profit from the first. We might, I don't know, we're gonna see. But y'all know I don't like bringing trades to break even. So I think I'll just, hey, if it come all the way back down and it wipe out my first trade, oh well. You know, that's how I like to do it. But let's see. We're gonna rock like this though. Right like this. Okay, we got a pullback. If we can get a green candle, I'm gonna add one more. We got a green candle. Now, this some trash. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I'm supposed to add one more. And target supposed to be right there. Now this some butt trash right there. I ain't even gonna lie. That's some booty butt cheek. Do I want to add one more now? I don't even know if I want to add one after doing that. What y'all think? Should we add one? Cause we putting ourselves at more risk when it's like that. They get on my dang nerves. I ain't adding it. It's too close. Too close. We'll let it break again and give us another pullback. Forget it. Cause I don't like that. They setting us up. We gotta let it break again and give us another pullback. Cause I don't like that. Okay, we broke. If we get another pullback, then I'll do it. Okay. So bring stop up to the next solidified level. And then look, you see how our runner, I think our first one, we only made like $40. Or maybe $30. This runner up 104. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just sitting behind solidified levels. Okay, we getting a pullback. Can we get a green counter? Green counter. So we can press buy. Style losses here. So now, this is a tricky thing. That's why I don't personally like adding even more once I'm in a trade. If I'm gonna add like 2 or 3 of them, then maybe. But only time I really add more contracts is if I'm gonna bring my stop loss up. If I'm keeping my stop loss down here, like look here, your stop loss in down here, it's gonna be $1.50 that you get versus we was up. It would have been what it was right here when it was sitting here. I think it was like $40. You would have got $40 if it came and stopped you out, or $50. Well, now you only getting $1.50 if it stopped you out. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, when I do be adding, I think y'all will see on stream. When I do add contracts, I bring my stop loss up even tighter, you know. But we ain't gonna bring the stop loss up on this one. We gonna let it ride. Only way we gonna bring it up if it close red right here, then we'll bring it up to the bottom of the green. If the next counter close red. Now we getting hit with this lag. We finna end the stream. Come on, bruh. Dang, it closed all the way down red. So we got $1.50 off of it. It is what it is. Cause I was gonna say if it just closed red, that's when I bring my stop to the bottom of here. So we'll still get like $40, $50. But it's okay. Didn't lose no money. Just only made $1.50 out of it. Versus could have made $40 out of it if we didn't add that position. But we're gonna end it right here. Cause like I told you, I'm not finna do that 5 minute this long all the way to Friday. But I think that's something we gonna add to our arsenal, y'all. Or what we do. I think we're going to on that, if we get in on 5 minutes, we automatically have to be in 2 contracts. And set one at TP1. Okay? I think that's what we're gonna do. But we're gonna go ahead and end it here, because it is gonna be midnight. So y'all have a good one. Your boy Quise is out.